Hi, I am Kacie, and I'm one of the moderators for I Bring the Table, and I'm here with
Tiffini. I am every woman. It's all in me. I am a executive assistant to the Commissioner of Recreation in the city of Mount Vernon. I am also a teacher. I still am a teacher, doggone it, for over 25 years. So that's who I am.
a comedian,
A comedian,
a youth
pastor,
Yep.
a hairstylist, a makeup artist,
Yep.
a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker. Come on, everybody. That's how you do that.
Everything. So,
Yes.
So, talk about this unicorn. What is, you wear many hats. You've always worn many hats. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a very long time. So, what is one of your favorite jobs in all of the jobs that you do?
One of my favorite jobs and all of the jobs I do would have been teaching. Working with the young people, teaching in general. I love to help people know to help them give information that I have. I don't mind imparting knowledge to other people.
Right.
And there's a special love that I have for the littles. I have a special infinity for the people below my kneecaps because they're the baseline to all of this, you know. And so I feel like when their foundation is set, it makes our lives easier along the way. And I think that once we as adults get the memo that setting that foundation, having a strong preschool, kindergarten foundation really will help them as they go along.
It sets the tone.
Absolutely, it sets the whole tone. You use something, you said the word unicorn, and that has nothing to do with my career. But if you ask me the question, I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
I figured it's a good thing you asked. You see that?
What is it? Go ahead, tell me.
So I'm a unicorn. What makes me a unicorn is that I'm 50 plus.
And you look good.
Why, thank you very much.
It's the jeans.
It's the jeans. I don't have them on today, but it's definitely the jeans. It's Maybelline. Plug to that. God bless. And it's also, I am 50. I have no children. I've never been married, and I have none of that extra added drama. And I'm a career-loving person. I mean, it don't get no better than that. Only thing, I think I would strike a whole strikeout if I was completely debt-free. I'm working on that, though, for 2025.
I think we all are. I think that's one of the goals for 2025.
I think so, too.
So I know that you are a comedian, and you are naturally funny and hilarious. But I also know that recently you've experienced a loss, grief. How do you tie in grief and comedy? Because I know sometimes comedians will say they try to use comedy to kind of, they use the comedy to kind of get through the grief. Would you say that you're able to do that? Would you say that it's easy to do that or not so easy to do that?
I say that depending on, I think that grief is like crayons. They're all crayons, but it depends on the shade. It depends on the color. This particular state that I'm in of grief, laughter, albeit a medicine and something that will definitely get me through my grief, it is also making it a little harder for me to learn how to laugh again. When my brother passed in 2000 was the first time that I realized the power of laughter. I watched Comic View for an hour. Every hour for that 1 hour on BET Comic View, y'all know, if you know, you know, I laughed incessantly. And as soon as the credits rolled, I went back into my shell. Having lost loved ones along the way, my grandmother, my uncles, and recently my aunt, am trying to embrace this laughter again. It has pockets. It has those pockets, and I ride those pockets. When I get a laughter, I ride those pockets. But I'm learning that there is power in laughter. I don't want to ever negate the power there is in laughter. There's healing properties in laughing. I'm just working on finding it again. And when I do, y'all be the first to know.
Absolutely. So when was your last comedy event since you've had this major loss in your life?
My last comedy event was actually a week after the services from my aunt. It was not a good deal. It did not work out very well. And I tried my hardest. I think one thing about women especially, there's something in us that's innate where we try to push past
Absolutely.
We push, and
We push.
we push in labor and delivery,
Yep.
and we push in life, right?
Mhm.
And so I felt like someone needed medicine, and a doctor can't say I'm not working because I'm grieving.
Right.
So I went into the operating room with all this intention
To work.
to make people laugh.
Yeah.
And yes, there were some people that were laughing. Only person that wasn't laughing was me, and I was like, now this is whack. I need to figure something out.
Right.
The blessing is that some people did find the joy. Most people in the room found the joy, thank goodness. But as a comedian, you can always tell when a joke lands or when it doesn't land. And so I felt a little insecure about it, but it worked out in the end.
It worked out. Okay. So what is next for you? I know that you have a lot of endeavors, and I know that you have something brewing. So what is that? Share.
We listen and we do not judge. So right now I have a couple of things brewing. One is I'm working on another one-woman comedy show.
Okay.
And that's for further down in 2025. But as of like the end of January, I will be finishing my book. It's Just the Season. That's the name of the book. And I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
That book has been in the making since 2019.
Okay.
And so it's time. It's time to birth the baby, because trust me, I don't think a woman would like to be pregnant that long. So I don't want to have this any longer in my belly.
Got it.
And so I'm moving on from that, and I'm also working on some other, extracurricular activities as well.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to this book, and we are here with Tiffini, and she brought the table today. Look forward to the book.
Me too, honey.
Mm-hmm.